It's that time of year again. Grass is getting greener, flowers are budding, the dogwoods are blooming, and it's snowing. Just in time for my birthday trip to southern Illinois. Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Our destination today is Giant City State Park Campground near Carbondale, Illinois. That will be our home base for the next few days' fishing shenanigans. It is sandwiched between Little Grassy and Devil's Kitchen lakes to the east, Cedar Lake to the west, and Crab Orchard Lake to the north. Also, it's in close proximity to Kincaid and Lake Avegian. I try to keep my options open and try out more than one lake when I make this trip.
Springtime yesterday, winter today, cloudy, very windy periods of cold rain and wet snow, and at times it will be all snow during the afternoon as temperatures continue to drop close to the freezing point by late this afternoon.
I wasn't able to make this trip last year with the pandemic, so I was really looking forward to this one. I conned Captain Carl into coming along this time around. He pulled the boat down while I was pulling the camper. The snow wasn't too significant that night, but enough to cover the boat and make it a solid frozen mess the next morning. I had to park it out in the sun for a couple of hours to let it thaw out before we headed out. We headed over to Cooksy's bait shop to grab some minnows, but it's no longer in business. So we ended up at Crappie Connection, did a little shopping. It was still cold out, so we were in no hurry to get on the water. Let's see if I can shake him out of there for you. A fish?
Yes, sir.
Bring him up, bring him up. Come on.
Big, whatever it is.
It's a big old bass.
Yeah, you can net for that. Oh, man, that's
All right, there you go.
sir.
I thought he came off.
Oh, my God. He did.
Oh!
Man. Oh, boy. That was a big one. Oh, Jesus.
Once we finally made it on the water, we went in search of brush piles. For those not familiar with Cedar Lake, it has a ton of vegetation near the shoreline, so going and pounding the banks for spawning fish is a tough task. There are some areas where that's possible, but not a lot. The iFish Illinois website has a map posted of the fish attractors put in place by the state and/or U.S. Forest Service. I will post a link in the description. So we started out vertical jigging these structures. As the day wore on, it became apparent that the crappie weren't in the mood to bite jigs. I threw hair jigs, grubs, curly tails, all kinds of plastics at them, and they were not a bit interested. I had baited up a spider rigging rod with minnows and hung it off the front of the boat, and as we approached those structures, I'd pick up a fish here and there. It appears minnows were the ticket, so Carl and I re-rigged accordingly. I had the 16-foot rod out front on a rack and the 7.5-foot rod with a double minnow rig too, sort of a modified drop shot setup. It was a short day with weather delaying our start, but we did manage a dozen keepers, including a 2-pounder shortly before we headed out.
Come on. Ooh, that's a big crappie. Yeah, I didn't want to lift him. Right on 2.0. It says 115 and it goes 2.0, so it's like right in between.
Get that right. It's been so long since I've seen a 2-pounder.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping we're on a bit of a pattern here at Cedar Lake, so we're going to try it again tomorrow and see what happens. Hopefully we come back with a few more fish. Well, that's all we have for now. Don't forget to check out our friends at my724outdoors.com on the web and Facebook. Also, you can follow me at Panfish Guy on Facebook, Daniel Palmer 5623 on Instagram, at PanfishG on Twitter, and we now have a live website. Go check out panfishguy.com. It is also linked to all of my social media sites. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hey, knock it off!